been 15 minutes to see, he has reached the airport, and he will be taking more minutes. Hardly 20 to 30 minutes, because it's not a very long distance from NIA headquarters to the Palam Airport. So we are hoping that in 20-30 minutes the alert is here and we will be reaching NIA headquarters very soon. Vineet.
Brian, stay with us. I'm going to go back to General Asthana. General Asthana, of course, this is a very special case. But once again, I would like to divert your attention, General Asthana, to the role of Pakistan here. Isn't it obvious that they have issued a preliminary statement distancing themselves from this individual? Don't you think that the culpability is quite palpable if you are going to make a preliminary statement like this?
Certainly. In fact, India didn't ask for a preliminary statement. They've given it at their own. So obviously, that indirectly says that obviously there is something basically wrong. They are scared of the connections which they have, and which they now feel that can get exposed. Also, if you see the amount of money which was spent in Rana's case in USA is mind-boggling. He hasn't earned that money. That money has come from Pakistan. Now that money trail also can also lead us to where the perhaps the support is coming from. Also, the strategy. I mean, as you recall, when Pervez Musharraf used to say that terrorists are my strategic assets. Now, to create a strategic asset, you start planning very long. Now, this is a case of a very long planning of picking up a young officer or a young doctor to undertake such role, and then put him in a place where India may have a limited reach, and then mastermind the attack from that side. So this is a long-term thinking. Pakistan ISI has been notorious and doing so for quite some time. The other worry of Pakistan is the FATF. Now, what had happened was that they were there for 2 terms, they were on blacklist. After that, they did a little smart act that most of the terrorists who were UN designated terrorists, they tried to make them vanish from there, directly or indirectly. Somebody changed the name, somebody changed the organization, somebody was said that he was not there, and somebody was moved there temporarily, and some people were jailed. And then they put up a data sheet to FATF and got out of the hook of FATF very recently. Now, with some more evidences coming up in case of Rana, as he opens up, India will have to take it up again with FATF, that these are the kind of evidences which are appearing, and out of those evidences can also lead to what is happening now. Maybe we get some linkages which are happening now. So that will also help us in perhaps showing Pakistan the mirror, or convincing the FATF, because as far as Pakistan is concerned, we don't have to convince anything with Pakistan, or we don't have to take their denial for face value. We have to convince the international agencies about what Pakistan is doing. And if it is suffering from terrorism today, it is because of its own doing and the culture and the environment which they have created for themselves. So I think there is a lot of worries for Pakistan, and that is how you can find them jittering and therefore issuing statement in a haste, statement which don't make any sense. We all know that he moved out of Pakistan after being an officer in the Pakistan army, and being linked to other terrorist organizations. And I am given to understand that there are enough evidences for that, and those evidences were put up in US court, and that's how we got the extradition, because at the end of the day, the legal case has to be very strong to get an extradition out of US of a terrorist. And repeatedly, when we find that some of the countries and some of the forces were trying to defend or delay his extradition.
Absolutely right. Let me go back to Brian. Brian, what is the situation right now? How far have we reached in terms of putting this man into the cell which has been prepared for him?
very clearly, it has been stated that as of now, all security arrangements have been made for him. A third floor has also been made for his interrogation room, where he will be interrogated. A special cell and the ground floor has also been made for him. So definitely, efforts are underway, and he will be taking just 20 to 30 minutes from now to reach NIA headquarters, where there will be severe questioning going on. A medical examination will happen, and then he will be produced before the Patiala court. Yes, please.
All right, you can see those visuals also bringing us the latest situation on ground. Tahawwur Rana has landed in India. There was a triple layer security prepared for his transportation from the airport, the Palam Airport, to the NIA headquarters. Mr. Meena, former IP, is also with us on the broadcast. Mr. Meena, in terms of proof and in terms of making sure that this person is not in a position to refute, what he's charged with, what will be the responsibility of our agencies now? Mr. Meena?
Based earlier investigation was done. We have got evidence against him. Those, along with those evidences and interrogation reports of earlier accused, the agency has to contradict him point by point, and then they should with evidence, because simply telling you are involved and only like interrogation will not serve purpose. We need evidence. We need solid evidence. We need concrete evidence based on physical evidence also, like how he has communicated with them, what are the places which he has visited, how he came in contact with them, how he communicated with them, what logistic supports he has given to them, and so logistic support with physical evidence. What are the evidences like earlier investigating reports have got? Now again we have to correlate them. Then only agency can succeed. Simply telling like he has confessed doing this will not serve our purpose, because we have to correlate with electronic, if there is any electronic evidence, if there is any physical evidence, the places which he have visited, the visit of place like evidence. Each evidence have to be connected. We can't leave, because they have to put team of officers, they have to use expert police officers, experienced police officers. NIA should take use of state police officers also, those who were involved. And whatever state he has visited, Rana earlier visited, if he has visited those states, they have to be like the concerned state police help is to be taken. It is not in isolation, can't be done with investigation. It has to be done along with those state police officers, those officers, even if they have retired, they should call them, they should, those officers who were involved in earlier investigation, either transferred or retired, they should take their help, because sometimes what happens, the agency, they don't take their experience, those who are transferred as well, because they have interrogated other accused. So it is a vast procedure which has to be done. If they are not doing, if they are not taking help of earlier officer, whatever may be the rank, he may be constable rank, but he has got authorized, like he has got authentic first-hand report. So we have to involve those officers and men who were involved in this investigation earlier with the incident, each and every, and how he basically relating to Rana. If he has done from other country, going other country, the team has to visit those places and they have to collect those evidences. Because this person must be smart. He might have visited Pakistan many times. So we have to have that evidence also. And or Pakistan officials or those who were involved in the agents, they must have stayed in house in USA, Canada, where we don't know which. We have to collect that evidence also. Because, and those terrorists who came here, whether they were in direct contact with him or through some agents, those correlates. Because why Pakistan is worried? Because of Rana. Because Rana was a key conspirator. He was in army, so he knew persons in Pakistan army. So they are worried that Rana may expose their names who are Pakistanis. Pakistan name may come. That's why Pakistan is responding very quickly. So we have to see who are the officers who were involved in this, in direct touch with Rana. Each and every name, whatever their designation, whether he was from army, ISI, or any other political setup from Pakistan, we have to see that. Then only evidence can come up. Simply confessing, because sometimes agency, what they do, even police agency have remained, they just do confession based on earlier reports and show to the court that we have done the investigation. That will not serve. If that is there during trial and during, like, we will not be able to convince other countries, USA as well as other, that we have done fair investigation. Even Pakistan, to show the Pakistan their face, to show them these are the concrete evidence we have got. Efforts have to be done by investigate agency, by the officers who are involved in this. I appreciate central government that they have really pursued the matter, and that Rana has come to India. It is very, very good news for India. We have to make use and expose Pakistan in systematic way.
Mehdi Garg, my colleague, is also joining us on the broadcast to give us more details. Mehdi, an important day for all those people and of course the nation who were affected by what this man did on 26/11, 17 years ago.
Well, indeed, Vineet, it is a very big day for India right now because the mastermind behind the 26/11 Mumbai attacks have been extradited to India, and he has reached the Palam Airport and right now I'm at quarters, and also the visuals are very evident that the security personnel have been deployed here, and also this area has been completely cordoned off. These are the visuals of the National Investigation Agency that we are showing to our viewers as well, and you can see that this area has been completely cordoned off for the common people. The barricading has been done around the NIA headquarters, all around this area, and also as soon as Tahawwur Rana will reach this particular location, medical test will be conducted by the doctor's team, and as per the sources that we're getting to know, we need that on the ground floor there has been a cell made for Tahawwur Rana to reach there, and the medical test will be happening on the ground floor, and on the third floor it has been said that the investigation cell has been made for Tahawwur, and as soon as he reaches here, firstly the medical test will be conducted. After that, he'll be produced in front of the NIA court. It is still under suspicion. We need that whether he'll be produced in a physical way or virtual way in front of the NIA court. But after that, it is expected that NIA will ask for the custody of Tahawwur Rana, and after that the investigation will start. And NIA have a lot of questions regarding the 26/11 attacks, that how it happened, how Tahawwur Rana planned all the attacks that happened at that point of, and also who all were involved, and regarding also the Pakistan ties in that, the ISIS ties in that. So a lot of questions the NIA had, and under the investigation and in the investigation, all these questions, the major question that remains Tihar jail or Mumbai's jail where Azmal Kasa was put. But yes, according to the sources that we are tracking, Tihar jail has been completely, cordoned off, and the preparations are underway in Tihar jail as well. Security army expected that there is a chance that after being into custody under NIA, he'll be taken to Tihar jail only. And also, yes, it is a very big day for India because around 166 people lost their lives in that terror attack, and after that, around after 16 to 17 years, these people will get justice as Tahawwur Rana has been extradited from US to India now, and he has reached the Palam Airport. And also at the Palam Airport, the heavy deployment of the personnel of the SWAT teams, of the Delhi police teams have been already deployed there, and also an ambulance have been deployed there. And anytime soon he'll be taken from Palam Airport in the bulletproof car towards the NIA headquarters. So we can say that after 20 to 25 minutes, it is expected that he can reach here NIA headquarters, and after that he will be taken for the medical tests, and also he'll be taken for in front of the NIA court to start further. Yes, Sunil.
All right, let me rope in General Asthana once again into this conversation. General Asthana, well, the grounds are very clear, and the case is also watertight at this point in time. Is there any allowance for any kind of a defense from this man?
Given the transparency of the trials, he will have to be given counsel for his defense. One of the speculations which some of the people in media were bringing out was that he has taken up a case in USA for something what we call as double trial, or there's some legal word for it, that I have been punished once. Why can I be punished again? Because he has been punished for or he has been in jail for what he did in Denmark. Now, in this particular case, I think our legal team is quite clear. That's what I heard yesterday, because I'm not a legal expert. But what they were saying was that in this particular case, he has not been tried for what he did in India. So 2611 is an untouched case. So he cannot take that plea. That is, in army we call it plea in bar, but I'm sure there must be an appropriate word for it in the legal domain as well. So chances are very less. And as I said, see, Rana is with us is one part of it. And his case closure and he meeting his fate is not as important as the disclosure and the storehouse of information which this person has. So I see a bigger challenge in this guy start not cooperating with the investigative agencies, and there I think a fair amount of expertise of our agencies will be put to test, whether it is in terms of psychologists or it is in terms of techniques of investigation and things like that, so that he cannot hide what he wants to hide. I am sure, as is said that for such a high profile case, there is a case of physical security. Now, physical security, I am very sure our agencies will ensure. So all the arrangements which you see is part of the physical security. But I anticipate some kind of emotional threats to him in a manner that I am sure he must be having some relatives somewhere in the world, and those relatives can also be reached by Pakistani agencies and put some pressure on those to somehow communicate to Rana that don't disclose Pakistani connections. So that I think will be something difficult which our agencies will have to crack. And this is the most important part of us when we look in the strategic terms, because how these agencies are working, what is the modus operandi of ISI, and what could be the future linkages and future modus operandi, that is important. And my co-panelist earlier brought out in one of the channels as well, that this is one stage of terrorism which we saw. Now the terrorism itself is developing, and in terms of bioterrorism or medical terrorism or a whole lot of other kind of things, cyber terrorism, there can be many other things which can be attached. So agencies are also trying to update it themselves. Now, can there be some more linkages if we can work out may not be in this case, but his perhaps interrogation can lead us to some kind of linkages where we can look as to what the Pakistani military or ISI is plotting against India, because he has been in military and he has been chosen for the job. Now these two things make him very crucial, and we hope and expect that he will know a lot.
All right, sir. All right. On that note, we're going to dip into a short break, but our rolling coverage on this important day and the day of justice that has started will continue in the next few minutes. We'll be right back.
अगर आप बनना चाहते हैं एंकर या फिर आप में है जुनून एक तेज तर्रार न्यूज रिपोर्टर बनने का, तो आप ज्वाइन करें ITV और इंडिया न्यूज NewsX का मीडिया स्कूल। ITV नेक्स्ट मीडिया इंटरनेशनल स्कूल का कोर्स आपको मौका देता है देश के दिग्गज एंकर्स के साथ काम करने का। ITV नेक्स्ट मीडिया इंटरनेशनल स्कूल में आप बेहद नजदीकी से देख पाएंगे किस तरह से ITV नेटवर्क के दिग्गज पत्रकारों की टीम दिन रात खबरों पर काम करती है। इस कोर्स के दौरान आप सीखेंगे एंकरिंग की एक एक बारीकी उन एंकर्स के साथ जो देश को रखते हैं हर खबर से बाखबर। ITV नेक्स्ट मीडिया इंटरनेशनल स्कूल का ये कोर्स आपके एंकरिंग स्किल्स को करेगा इतना सशक्त, मजबूत, जिससे आप बनेंगे पत्रकारिता की दुनिया का वो चमकता चेहरा जो दुनिया देखेगी और पसंद करेगी।
NewsX World reports to you from ground zero. The disaster hit Bangkok.
Another mortal remain of a person was found just a while back.
See these visuals coming in from Thailand firstly, Bangkok.
No electricity, no line, no telephone, no nothing.
अगर आप बनना चाहते हैं एंकर या फिर आप में है जुनून एक तेज तर्रार न्यूज रिपोर्टर बनने का, तो आप ज्वाइन करें ITV और इंडिया न्यूज NewsX का मीडिया स्कूल। ITV नेक्स्ट मीडिया इंटरनेशनल स्कूल का कोर्स आपको मौका देता है देश के दिग्गज एंकर्स के साथ काम करने का। ITV नेक्स्ट मीडिया इंटरनेशनल स्कूल में आप बेहद नजदीकी से देख पाएंगे किस तरह से ITV नेटवर्क के दिग्गज पत्रकारों की टीम दिन रात खबरों पर काम करती है। इस कोर्स के दौरान आप सीखेंगे एंकरिंग की एक एक बारीकी उन एंकर्स के साथ जो देश को रखते हैं हर खबर से बाखबर। ITV नेक्स्ट मीडिया इंटरनेशनल स्कूल का ये कोर्स आपके एंकरिंग स्किल्स को करेगा इतना सशक्त, मजबूत, जिससे आप बनेंगे पत्रकारिता की दुनिया का वो चमकता चेहरा जो दुनिया देखेगी और पसंद करेगी।
There you have the first glimpse of the Prime Minister. It's a big moment. People of Anuradhapura have been awaiting.
India can help us technically as well as economically to build up the country.
We take the next step in ensuring a closer relationship between the two countries.
India was the biggest assistance out of the countries.
There are so many similarities that make us kind of a home very quickly.
I've been born and brought up here in Sri Lanka, but my parents are of Indian origin.
इस वक्त हम मुंबई के अर्थर रोड जेल के बाहर मौजूद हैं और जेल के उस हिस्से में मौजूद हैं जिसका सबसे ज्यादा जिक्र जो है 26/11 को लेकर रहा है, यानी अंडा सेल और 26/11 जो ट्रायल रही है वो इसी जगह पर हुई है। और आप देखिए, आप देखकर अंदाजा लगाइए, ये जो आपको लोहे की चद्दर से ढका हुआ जो हिस्सा दिख रहा है, यहीं 26/11 ट्रायल शुरू हुई थी। और आपको मैं बताऊं कि ट्रायल शुरू होने से पहले जब यहाँ रिपोर्टर्स या मीडिया को जब यहाँ बुलाया जाता था या जब हम आते थे तो कम से कम 4 बार जो है सिक्योरिटी चेक होता था और उसके बाद यहीं पे ट्रायल शुरू होती थी। यहीं पास में ही अंडा सेल है जिसमें अजमल आमिर कसाब को रखा गया था। बताया जा रहा है कि तहव्वुर राना को जब मुंबई लाया जाएगा तो उसे इसी जेल में रखा जाएगा और ट्रायल की जो प्रक्रिया है वो इसी जेल में पूरी की जा सकती है। चूंकि इस पूरे मामले में अजमल आमिर कसाब को जब यहाँ कैद में रखा गया था तो यहीं उसे जब ट्रायल शुरू होती थी तो उसे यहीं लाया जाता था और ट्रायल ख़त्म होते ही उसको फिर से अंडा सेल में ले जाया जाता था। मकसद और मतलब इसका यही था कि अजमल आमिर कसाब एकमात्र आतंकवादी ऐसा था जिसे जिंदा गिरफ्तार किया गया था, जबकि उसका साथी अबू इस्माइल वो इनकाउंटर में मार गिराया गया। इसके अलावा पुलिस या जो जांच एजेंसियां थी वो यही चाहती थी कि अजमल आमिर कसाब को किसी भी तरह से कोई नुकसान न पहुंचे। क्यों? क्योंकि यही एक सबूत था जिससे ये साबित होता था कि मुंबई में होने वाले 26/11 आतंकवादी हमले में पाकिस्तान का अहम रोल रहा है और ये पूरा हमला पाकिस्तान के जरिए कराया गया। कैमरामैन विष्णु के साथ शाहिद अंसारी, इंडिया न्यूज।
जब से प्रधानमंत्री माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी बने हैं तब से देशद्रोहियों पर कड़ी नजर रखी गई है और माननीय प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में और माननीय गृह मंत्री श्री अमित शाह जी के मार्गदर्शन में इस देश से आतंकवाद लगभग सफाया की ओर है और जो भी देशद्रोही जो इस भारत में अस्थिरता पैदा करना चाहा है, इन 14 वर्षों में उन पर कड़ी कार्रवाई हुई है और कोई देशद्रोही अब बचने वाला नहीं।
राणा को जल्दी से लाए और तुरंत फांसी दे और झटने से मुक्ति पाए। जिन्होंने मुंबई में हमला करके हजारों लोगों की जान ली, तो ऐसे को छोड़ना नहीं चाहिए। सबकी भारत की इच्छा है, पर उसके पीछे राजनीति नहीं होनी चाहिए। आने वाले चुनाव में वो राणा का नाम लेकर वोट की बटोरना नहीं चाहिए। ये भी उसके में हमारी मंशा है कि सरकार की भूमिका इस बारे में स्पष्ट
कि लगभग जो मुंबई पे बहुत ही बड़ा आतंकी हमला हुआ था 26/11 को 2008 में, और उसमें आपको मालूम है कितने निरपराध लोग मारे गए थे, कितने अपने पुलिस बांधव मर गए थे, उसमें कई जवान शहीद हो गए थे और एक दर्दनाक मतलब वो 26/11 की रात थी। और उसके बाद जो 26/11 का मास्टरमाइंड हेड था, उसका प्रमुख साथीदार तहव्वुर राना, उसको एक्चुअली ये लोगों को बहुत पहले ही सज़ा होनी चाहिए थी। बहुत पहले उनको सज़ा मिलके मतलब फांसी होनी चाहिए थी, लेकिन देर है दुरुस्त है। आपको मालूम है कुछ दिन पहले ही राज्य के माजी मुख्यमंत्री और डीसीएम फिलहाल विद्यमान डीसीएम साहब एकनाथ शिंदे साहब ने हमारे भाई साहब के जो स्मारक के लिए 15 साल में कोशिश कर रहा था, आदरणीय एकनाथ जी शिंदे साहब ने 13 करोड़ 46 लाख रुपए वो स्मारक को दे दिए। और कुछ ही दिन बाद मतलब 8-10 दिन के बाद ये फिर एक खुशी की बात आई है कि तहव्वुर राना जैसा एक 26/11 का मास्टरमाइंड का मददगार वो भारत में आ रहा है। तो मेरी एक विनती है सरकार से कि जल्द से जल्द उसको फांसी होनी चाहिए और ये लोग को ऐसी फांसी देनी चाहिए। मतलब आपको मालूम है, मीडिया के सामने मैं 2008 के बाद ये जिक्र कर रहा था कि ऐसे टेररिस्ट लोगों को भर चौक में लाके उनका शरीर का एक एक अवयव काट के उसके ऊपर नमक छिड़क के ये लोग को सज़ा देनी चाहिए, ताकि आगे जाके पाकिस्तान के टेररिस्ट लोग जो प्रयास करते हैं अपने भारत देश के ऊपर हमला करने का, उसको पाबंदी लग जाए।
बहुत 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 मुश्किल काम हमारे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के द्वारा, हमारे गृह मंत्री अमित शाह जी के द्वारा ये कर लिया गया। ये एक्स्ट्राडिशन, ये प्रत्यर्पण इतना मुश्किल काम था, आप समझ सकते हैं। अमेरिका से किसी का एक्स्ट्राडिशन करा के और इंडिया में ले आना, वो भी तहव्वुर राना जैसे एक क्रिमिनल का, तो मैं समझता हूँ कि ये भारत के लिए, पूरे देश के लिए बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि है। उतना बड़ा एक अपराधी 26/11 का मुंबई का जो कांड हुआ, 200 के लगभग लोग मारे गए उसमें, और 2009 से वो अमेरिका में अपना ये कर रहा था, लेकिन आज बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि है भारत के लिए।
कांग्रेस सरकार के समय हम जिस होटल में खड़े हैं, यहीं पर आतंकवादियों ने हमला किया था। ये होटल पे लोगों की जान गई थी, लेकिन कांग्रेस की सरकार ने कुछ किया नहीं आरोपियों के ऊपर सख्त सजा दिलाने के लिए, बल्कि जो पकड़ा गया था कसब उसको भी बिरयानी खिलाते थे। ये मोदी जी का दृढ़ संकल्प था कि जिन लोगों ने हमारे देश पर आंख उठाई उनको सख्त से सख्त सजा मिले, और आज हर भारतवासी को गर्व है मोदी जी पर। विशेषकर हम सब मुंबईकर कृतज्ञ हैं मोदी जी के कि ऐसे लोग जिन्होंने हमारे देश के ऊपर हिंसक आक्रामक हमला किया था, उनको हम भारत के धरती पर, भारत के कानून के अंतर्गत सजा दें।
जब से प्रधानमंत्री माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी बने हैं, तब से
राणा को जल्दी से लाए और तुरंत फांसी दे और झटने से मुक्ति पाए। जिन्होंने मुंबई में हमला करके हजारों लोगों की जान ली, तो ऐसे को छोड़ना नहीं चाहिए। सबकी भारत की इच्छा है, पर उसके पीछे राजनीति नहीं होनी चाहिए। आने वाले चुनाव में वो राणा का नाम लेकर वोट की बटोरना नहीं चाहिए। ये भी उसके में हमारी मंशा है कि सरकार की भूमिका।
See, Tahawwur Rana's extradition and sending him physically to us for trial is indeed an achievement for the Indian government. But the only thing that I would add is that United States has taken too long a time, because the incident is of 26 November 2008. We are now in the midst of 2025. So therefore almost 16, 17 years is too long a time. I think he should have been expedited much, much earlier. Better late than never. However, since he has come today, we are definitely, we have to celebrate that we will be able to do justice in this matter. In the past, in the very case where 166 lives were lost and twice that number people were seriously wounded, there was damage of crores of rupees in a 5-star hotel. And it sent a fear wave throughout, not only country, but even throughout world.
Celebrations take place in this historic place that was built in 1948.
Sri Lanka has had great ties with India on across all spheres. When you buy an Indian map, you get a Sri Lankan map free of charge. That is a common saying. That means we are inseparable.
NewsX World reports to you from Ground Zero. The disaster hit Bangkok. Another mortal remain of a person was found just a while back.
See these visuals coming in from Thailand, firstly, Bangkok.
No electricity, no line, no telephone, no nothing.